your truth.
You talk too loud about what you were told in quiet. You are the crowd and the spark that starts the riot.
Fast as a rocket, tearing through the sky. You light up for a second, then you vanish, leaving lies. Here's a toast to the worst show ever, into somewhere we all see the crack. Every broken bond, your greatest treasure. Every bit of trust you can't give back. Here's a toast to the worst show ever, Jake. You live and that's your curse into somewhere, into never. May this be your final verse. Hey! Raise your glass to the crash and burn. Click and stream and never return.
316 says I just cursed your ass.
Red light on, chat's flying by. Jake's got notes, Cody's asking why. Same two names on the marquee sign. Biggest week of the year, but it feels like a rewind. We've seen this tape till the edges fade. Same old story with a fresh coat of paint. They call it history, but it feels like glue, sticking us down while we're passing through. Into somewhere weekly, we're shouting the truth. Hey, on the road to WrestleMania, singing nothing but the blues, Roman and Punk again. Yeah, it's deja vu. Don't need Cody's clues to know we got the WrestleMania blues. Oh yeah, don't need Cody's clues to know we got the road to WrestleMania blues. Vegas lights on the poster board, but my heart's off, lying on the floor. New year, same gear, same four dudes, fresh coat, same coat, just a different tune. Where's that feud that keeps you up late? Where's that match you mark on the date? We want sparks, not recycled news, but they're dealing old cards like there's something new. Into somewhere weekly, we're chanting the truth. Hey, on the road to WrestleMania, singing nothing but the blues, Roman and Punk again. Yeah, it's deja vu. You don't need. Yeah, 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 yeah. Chat going wild, we just press live. Jake in the chair, Cody on vibe. Thumbnail done, but the numbers climb. Another weird clip, another wild time. Scrolling that queue like a shopping cart. Hit play on a mess, then tear it apart. Pause on the frame, zoom in on the fail. Bestie, that's Cam, throw it in the hell. Hey! I am that bitch. You are my bitch. I am that bitch. You are my bitch. Forever. Welcome to the show where the takes hit rude. Mic in our face, but we talk like dude. Hit him with the side eye, sip and stare. Why you breathing like that? Whole chat share. Inside joke turns into a cult. Clip it, ship it, algorithm jolt. From the first bad intro to the last hot take. If you click this once, then you are no escape. Yeah! I am that bitch. You are my bitch. I am that bitch. somewhere, we don't play it safe. Every cringe king, every chaos faith. If you typed in the chat, now you're part of the bit. You my bitch, I'm your bitch, yeah, we locked in this. Whoa. I am that bitch. You are my bitch. I am that bitch. You are my bitch.
Danhausen 316 says I just cursed your ass!
Ooh, what a night! That's right. We're here with the WWE Raw Review. Here to bring you on 316 Day our WWE Raw Review. Welcome to Into Somewhere. It is Jake, a.k.a. Countdown Ended. Hope you are all doing well. Again, it's March 16th, 2026. Stone Cold Day. And as you know, I'm not alone. I got the man, the myth, the legend with me. The one, the only, Cody Onity 316.
Give me a hell yeah!
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am causing controversy on Twitter like usual, and I got a big
Like
fine
you
for
wouldn't
missing
believe.
last night's show.
Like you wouldn't believe, right? Absolutely. It's been interesting
Didn't it have to
seeing
be a
you cause
$10 million
shitstorm.
fine?
Yeah,
For
I
missing
didn't
last night?
find you this time. Actually, it was
did?
it was the group chat. Apparently, I had nothing to do with it. Regardless, last night we discussed AEW, the pay-per-view that never ended. It lulled us all
Wait,
into
they
a
had
sense of
access?
sleep. Right? I gave it a 5 out of 10. It's
5?
not. I admittedly, came to the opinion that it's just not for me like it used to be. But my God, this was
Here.
something.
Here's my quick take on that. I'm going to give you my quick little rundown. Like, each and every match had, like, some big Texas death match spot. The tag team match wasn't announced as, like, a tornado death match or whatever.
Yeah.
It wasn't announced as that because there were supposed to be tags in that. And how
Yes.
many tags did they have in that opening match?
How many kickouts at one did they have throughout the night? They did that spot so many times.
They had more kickouts at one than they had tags in the opener.
You think about the ending we got on SmackDown, how viscerally brutal that was, and that went super viral. 112 million views on just social media alone. Oh my God, this, all the record it's breaking, and it really was. I don't want to say tame, but no one got a needle through their face. No one got a up their ass. See, I wouldn't have known I was muted then, but I hit the button with my fat thumbs, and now I figured it out.
Look what you did.
I know, and that's the thing. Like, I wasn't grossed out by it, but it just was ridiculous. People are like, "Oh, there's story there between Hangman and." Yes, obviously there's a story. When I say there's a lack of story, I'm not just talking about the creative heading into the match, but in the match itself, these two, it was just spot. And most of these spots should have ended the match multiple times, going off the stage and through all, the table with all the pyro going off and the needle spot, the dog collar spot. Need I go on? Like, it was just egregious in that sense that it took me out of it so far that I thought it was ridiculous. But Raw tonight, I enjoy more the sports entertainment, obviously. And we finally, to me anyways, feel like we're on the road to WrestleMania. Yeah, we're getting into it. Is it
You
great?
feel that way.
No.
I don't.
But yeah, I agree with Spaz in the chat. Always smart to have people bleed every match when your main event is Texas Death. I obviously would not have had anybody come near to half the stunts they did. And
That's what I was getting at. If you're going to have a Texas death match at the end of the show, you don't need to have that for every stipulation. That's why I was getting back to that opener.
no.
It seemed like some sort of hardcore style match when it wasn't advertised as such. I believe did they ever advertise it as a tornado tag?
Not that I saw, or 2 out of 3 falls. And so there was just a plethora of matches, as always. And funny enough, so many people were like, this was a great night. But by the time I got to the triple threat match with Mystico, I was exhausted and they could have cut that match and the match after.
I think
So you
that's why
can't say it's great
people are
and then
saying
be
that
like, I
because
need you to
all
cut
the
matches
returns.
off the card. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I wasn't crazy about Edge and Christian. They don't have the same
Cope,
draw
you
to
mean?
me. A cope, exactly. That's why. They don't have the draw as ENC used to. Get into my mind, it's a dangerous place, but I'm telling you, there's a lot of fun nostalgia moments that drive me, and it's just I'm not on board with it. Every talking point coming out of Revolution was stuff that happened between the matches. Edge and Christian, Kenny Omega, Will, Sin Cara is all elite. LOL, indeed, Spaz. And you know what really got me was the way that they put down people at the expense of those returns. You know, it's like, oh, we've been building Brody King, even though we're getting all the fuck chants constantly. And it's like, you know, they could say fuck ice as much as they want. You don't need to make it political. So maybe that's why they've shied away from his character a bit, but they basically had Kenny Omega be the savior for him. I mean, Takeshita couldn't do it, couldn't beat Moxley, and then Ospreay comes out to stop the beatdown. And the thing is, Moxley's been a different character for quite a little bit of time now, where he's done kind of like this redeeming side. So that's why I was
Didn't you go to
confused.
Taco Bell?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm rehashing an old joke, but this was what got us in trouble the last time. So why not do
Right?
it again?
Yeah.
You went to Taco Bell and asked for a lot of ice, and then something
Yeah.
happened there.
I don't know.
I think they got it.
As soon as I did that, masked
miscombobulated.
men showed up in the town all over. I thought they were with Seth Rollins, but they started
And you were
dragging
just talking
people
about
away.
frozen water, right?
Yeah.
That kind of ice, but
That's what
you
I
know.
meant, but apparently that's not the message. When I called, I thought I was calling to order more ice. I was tanked and my drink was warm. I thought it was a tip line to be like, yeah, I want more ice. And I thought we were talking conspiracy theories. I was like, yeah, I
How
know what you're
many
talking
people
about.
did they get
Illegal
for that?
Aliens, I got you. Yeah, you know, they're not citizens. Of course
The
not.
alien files.
They're obviously coming here from another, you know, place that's disgusting, I'm sure.
Underwater?
No, the aliens from another planet where all they do is fuck each other. It's disgusting. We don't want, but see, all they heard me say was aliens are disgusting. And then they came here and they started taking the people that run the package store and they took the people that run the library. And now I feel bad.
I'll take care of this. Nobody knows how to take care of it, but okay, we're getting.
Where that's why I said they got political into it, so it damaged that. It's Takeshita needed help. They still have the Don Callis family all over the place here. They resorted back to giving Fletcher Aussie Open again. Trios matches, oi, 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 everywhere. Olay, congrats to Mystico and his great theme, but I just wish I cared. I'm anti Mike Bailey. I love speedballs, but just not Mike Bailey. And I don't know what they're doing for a few things, especially with the main event. Immediately, Tony Khan walked it back. He's like, well, Hangman only had a verbal agreement that he couldn't fight for the title. It's not contractually obligated. So he could fight for it again, you know, at some point if he wants. So then what the fuck was the point of the stipulation? I think we broke Cody there, but yeah.
We there.
Yeah.
We there.
Oh my God. Right. So WWE Raw tonight, San Antonio, Texas. Yeehaw. Jake Texas agrees. They're in the Frost Bank Center on Netflix, March the 16th. That's right. It's still 3/16 day.
And we got Stone Cold Steve Austin.
He just cursed your ass. Why don't they show his antics in the commercial breaks during the fucking show? That t-shirt cannon thing was hilarious. That was so goddamn good. And I'm not just hyping up Danhausen. It was genuinely funny. He comes out with a t-shirt gun, fires it. He's like, I only have one. And then he's like, what's over here? And he unveils it. And then he's firing this cannon, this thing, just barrage of t-shirts into the crowd. When he runs out, he tells everybody to buy them. You're cursed. And does the Stone Cold line. Love it.
Danhausen 316 says, I just cursed your ass.
Everybody cheers, goes
Oh, yeah.
nuts, and he goes to leave in the darkness, and he goes the wrong way, and he's like, "And they can still hear me, huh?" Like, it's fucking great. His gimmick is gold. I love what they're achieving with him. Sign me up for more of that Danhausen. I've always been a fan of his. It's funny because he got a Raw deal in
Stone Cold is
AEW.
over. All right, you're being ridiculous now. Stone Cold is over. Get out of here.
Never. How could Stone Cold be overrated? No. Stone Cold earned everything that he had. And what kills me is that he had a short career. Think of all he accomplished in that little bit of time as the neuropathy whoops my ass. I'm going to go like this for a little bit, and I'm not trying to flex the muscles.
And look at his like 60-year-old self a few years ago at WrestleMania 38, where he
yeah.
What's it called? He looked
Took down
badass
Kevin
in there.
Owens,
I know
and he
a good
wrestled
opponent
a
with him,
hell of a match, but still, it's incredible of what he accomplished year in and year out with a broken freaking neck, just like a legitimate broken neck. The man was on borrowed time. Do you think that's why maybe Owen Hart was struck down? Was God mad? Just a question
maybe.
I pose sometimes. You never know. I mean, Vince Russo's to blame.
Yeah, Spaz and Jake did do a great video on the Judgment Day.
Yes. We wanted to take it from
for that because
it was for non-Judgment Day experts. It was really me dissecting Spaz's opinion. So he likes to surprise me with, "Hey, here's the topic," as we're getting into the topic, and it was a great one to behold. So please check that out.
I was yelling at the TV while watching it.
It's a great listen. Also, check out our 2K26 review. Spoiler, I gave the game a 7 out of 10. It's hard to recommend with all of the microtransaction, deceptiveness baked into it. So hard. But it's a really fun game. So far, I've had a lot of, just zany fun with it. I've been able to be high and just play funny wrestling matches. I want to stream more of it. We're going to try and do that in the morning tomorrow or afternoon. No, tomorrow's the later afternoon day. Wednesday will be morning time. But regardless,
we're going to try to get into some more sports again.
Yes, on Wednesday. Get that together. Hogan was omitted from the Oscars in memoriam. So was James Vanderbeek, I heard, too. So take care, Spaz. Thank you for being here. Everybody check out.
It's funny.
Our Judgment
we're
Day
about
video.
to turn this into a UCR if we get on that topic.
No, we're avoiding that. But just in general, it's unfortunate that that's the case. When someone passes away, like him or not, just
okay. I'll put it to you this way: if you get it, you get it. If you know, you know. The Oscars is the opposite of what Isaiah does all day. Isaiah sleeps, so the Oscars is what? Okay, you get it, right? Anyway.
There we go. Cody's ambulance is back. I liked the opening as much as it was stupid that we have all of these zany, idiotic, dumb, ridiculous, foolish, inept masked men. They managed to have the ultimate payoff in just a short bit of time. So Rollins unmasks, unveils himself, and a deranged, disheveled, and destroyed Paul Heyman with pink eye from Lesnar shitting on his pillow on the tour bus comes out there.
Yeah.
And he is beside himself.
What?
No, he's totally beside himself.
What?
No, he's fucked up.
Yeah.
And he manages to go ahead and he starts to yell at R1 Seth Rollins saying, F-A-F-O, fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out. F-A-F-O, F-A-F-O, F-A-F-5. And Lesnar comes out. And
then I was crashing out in the messenger chat because
a censored "fuck you" Heyman chant starts because we're thinking we're getting Seth and Lesnar, and this is where the payoff is because all of the masked men are now obliterated. They are destroyed. They are beaten with amazing looking suplexes. I'll give them that much. And everybody's chanting "holy shit." The crowd cannot take it. They can't wait another second. And that's when the lights go down. And WWE fans knew. They knew right away What did we get? The ruler, Oba Femi, comes out, and this crowd was great for his entrance. They were good all night, but exceptionally good here. They do the whole Oba, Oba. Ooh. They even added a couple extra grunts into it, and damn, was it great. I'm more excited for this match. The moment where Lesnar got lifted off his feet, thrown up, and got totally taken down. There's only one. There could only be one. Me, Darula. You know, Obafemi's in there, and he power bombs Lesnar, and it looks amazing. And when he steps on Lesnar's chest, you could almost see, like, I'm sure it's a sell, but Lesnar, like, didn't want him doing that, but he wasn't letting his foot up.
Yeah.
Love it. This was hyped. This was exciting. How?
Yeah, I pointed that out too. It looked like Lesnar got pissed with that.
How the fuck
Donkey!
does this have anything to do with Seth Rollins, though? I get the Lesnar. I'm saying Obafemi. Does Obafemi owe him a favor? And
He might. You never know.
never know. I mean, what are you going to do about it? Look at the shirts on backwards.
Are we questioning WWE's creative booking if
Who's the
it's
donkey
logical?
now?
Donkey!
But why, Seth? Why? Why, Seth? No, I think that was right. But regardless, just why? It's a swerve. It could be, but why? I don't know. I'm baffled. I'm confused, and
Swerve, Jake. Do you know a swerve, right?
I was confused, and
As we all are watching WWE television, shout out to Spaz if he's still in here. That defends it.
He's not, but I love the
Okay,
notes. It says your shirt's on backwards, by the way, which has now been crossed out and says inside out. I think that's what it was. It wasn't backwards, just inside out. Close though.
Get my feelings or whatever you got going on, because I'm about to get cranky.
The original, before they made Oba Brock match official, I thought they might go with a Seth and Oba versus Brock and Vision member. Yeah, I thought so too. It was more comfortable the other way. God, but now I'm stuck.
Sorry, I'll reposition myself.
Hold on, my hand. I'm stuck. This sucks. Hold on. It's caught on my monitor. Hold on. Oh, Jesus. Cuddy.
Well, anyway, guys, I think that, are you sure? Was that your Fat Jake shirt?
No, it's all the excess fat. The skin, like, wraps around my nipples and gets me stuck sometimes. I gotta be careful. They won't remove it without, a lot of money.
You need to tell your audience.
Sorry, I'm bitching. Tell them what. I tried to get the video up, but it wouldn't allow me to with the audio.
Are you the same person as Fat Jake that always ate the banana? No, you're not?
No. Everybody figured it out. So the real, but Jake version 1 passed away. Like the clot that he had got him. That's why he disappeared for about 2 years from his other job, and then came back around WrestleMania 40 looking svelte and a little different. No longer has blue eyes. They're brown and green now, like a hazel. What's that?
Was the other host informed? Or was he fooled on it too?
Fooled? No, just desperate for attention. So, they paid no mind, and everybody likes clone Jake better. So even my wife agrees. She says,
he knew,
there's a lot of things that are better. Yeah! She said that I have more patience, and my is bigger. So there's that. Plus, I don't have any of the childhood trauma that Jake had, because clone brain. That's why, like, I had to rewatch all the wrestling. Like, sometimes I don't remember it all because I didn't see it. Like, I got to go back and relive it. But I mean,
was she doing the Erica thing? Like, I'm not going to say the last name, but was she doing the Erica meme where when?
No. She loved him, I'm sure. But the clone is so much better.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, The problem is the clone body is very expensive to maintain, and if you don't have the money exactly when you need it, it starts to fall apart. Thus, all the surgeries.
Wait,
and
if you
stuff.
have the memories of the Fat Jake, when you have the trauma that
I don't have them all. Just what was uploaded. Wasn't
okay,
much.
that
Just
makes
a
sense.
couple of years. Yeah.
I'm getting it now.
Yeah.
I think.
We didn't get the extended gigabyte package, and I don't like cloud service. So
Where is he buried by any chance? Can I find that out?
Just
for science.
Dollywood.
Science. Oh. Wow. I mean,
he was the only place with
go?
a Cadillac big enough to fit him, to bring him out there to the desert so we could get the grave to, it wasn't a grave, it was a plot of land. He was a land
Makes
monster,
sense.
a 630-pound land monster. So don't forget that. That's why
I get it.
Dollywood tourism went down
Kinda
because
miss
of the
him.
smell. Yeah, I mean, he had a certain sarcastic wit, but I've adapted most of it. I feel like I've managed to procure his innate ability to have shitty timing and cut people off constantly.
Oh, yeah.
know?
That's where I cut people off all the time.
Yeah. I mean, you think you're the original Cody? Remember the I am everybody thing? That was because you were
Yeah.
starting to remember, but then we just made you forget a little bit.
So so everyone on the planet died and it cloned into me?
Yeah, because I mean, we had we had, this version, and then all of a sudden this version wasn't doing too good, and we knew it, so we had to be
See,
careful.
this is where
See?
it gets all
Hold
crazy.
on.
If I'm everybody,
Well, yeah, but
am I
see,
Fat Jake?
no,
which
you're
I would
every
also be the clone,
you're
no?
every Cody. See, like there
Cody?
was Fat Jake on his way out. See, the teeth are better, the hair on the face is even.
He looked hot.
See, like
I would marry him.
Yeah, I mean, he had it going on, but version 2, much improved in every way. So you'll love it. I'm telling you. You think it over.
See, I don't know if
think
I
it
can.
over.
Okay, maybe, but I just there's something about Fat Jake that I would rather marry than.
What do you mean
per
we're
se.
telling him
No.
too much? I don't.
Oh. Welcome back. You are the same guy.
Was all a joke.
Yes, joke. Joe.
I was very excited about the opening of Raw, and
What are these agents around my house?
I liked the opening.
Joke.
I liked the opening. It was fun. It was good. It was exciting. Did it make sense? Not entirely. All the masked men, how do they keep getting in? Does Rollins take them to catering? They're not touching my pasta fazool. All right, Taker, I get it. Still, we got Grande and Grande, and it didn't even have a conclusion. So original El Grande is the Rey de Reyes champion, but in this, he defeats his clone self? No, because he's the original, so the clone beat the original. Oh, God, my head. What the Ow. Regardless, El Grande beat original El Grande because of the loaded mask, top rope headbutt bullshit. Anybody care? No? Agreed. Any comments?
No.
Didn't think so. Roman shows up and addresses the Usos and says, I want to kill Punk. I don't give a shit about the Americanos.
You want to kill him?
And I was intrigued about Stone Cold Day because we had heard Stone Cold kind of play it up, and he kind of hinted that he would be there, and WWE was posting all the Steve Austin stuff, and
Danhausen 316 says I just cursed your ass.
You know what that curse was?
Give me a hell yeah.
Do you know what that curse was?
Tell me.
What?
Do you know what that curse was?
What?
It
No.
was
What?
Stone Cold couldn't show up.
Oh.
That's some bullshit. I want to bitch about this because this is no,
but you
no,
told me.
I don't care. This is upsetting. It's 316 day.
Yeah.
How do you have 316 day without 316? He's going to be gone in some years' time. You're not going to be able to do it. And Steve wasn't there tonight. Doesn't anybody care besides us? I don't give a shit. Turn that thing off. God. When's it going to run out of that 9-volt? This was more stuff. He had Roman backstage with the Usos, and he acted like a heel. Then we saw the Usos with LA Knight, and he was like, hey, you can't bring back the bloodline and rule the show like you think. I will stop you. So, good things being said, but Roman was very confusing backstage. All smiles, all happiness, but he's certainly being very manipulative and trying to get them riled up. He knew what he was doing with the Usos, and he comes across, as always,
Donkey!
no, like a heel. You know?
Yes, I do.
Hey, I'm giving you the space.
Yes, I do.
Just not letting you hang yourself. AJ Lee taking on Bayley. This was a
You're
good
giving me the
match.
space.
Yes. The space to hang yourself, because whatever you want to mention about this, it was what it was. And that was a good match with a predictable outcome where I'm tired of, I mean, I wasn't expecting Bayley to turn on her and beat her with a chair, but I really am tired of, like, every time somebody wins, you got to lift their arm and, oh, aren't they great? Like, I know, but even the baby faces back in, you know, Southern wrestling, they would protect each other, yes, from the heels and team up, but they didn't, like, love each other still. Like, it was like they were still opponents and fought. It was just they had morals. They had values. You don't need to, all right, that's their good friend. They haven't had the match in 13 years, fine. But we see it, you know, Penta and Dragon Lee. They're raising hands again. It's like it just gets tiresome. So, again, a good match, but very predictable outcome. And I am disappointed that Becky attacked her because the way they set this up, I thought AJ Lee was going to have an open challenge either at Mania, at other Raws, or every week coming up. And that is not what we got.
Yeah, that's what they made it sound like, right? Because
absolutely. I'm not crazy on this. My arm might be numb, but
I'm going to defend
not
it
crazy.
because she said she was going to be here each and every week defending it and all that during her promo. But
yes.
hey.
So now she's right back to Becky when she had a line of women coming down the aisle. Everybody waiting to go ahead and take this belt from her. And
I have
good
a question,
talent, too. They shoved them all into a shitty gauntlet match, remember?
I have a question with that. Why do a lazy booking gauntlet match? Why not at this point? I know I'm tired of seeing open challenges, but at the same point, why is it fair for the men to be able to just, whoever goes out there first gets a title match tonight, but the women have to earn a shot at a
You
title?
didn't even need an open challenge anymore. Like she just said, I'll take on whoever. So then they could have set it up. Every week, you're going to have an opponent. If you keep the title, you go to Mania. If not, whoever is, they challenge.
Yeah, because you have Bayley. Then, all right, the next week, all right, Bayley's partner Lyra. Then
Raquel,
you can do
Lyra.
Raquel.
Yeah, there was so many people waiting. Asuka, Kyrie. Well, not Kyrie.
And you
We
got
don't
a few
want her to
weeks
get
until,
injured.
like, how many more weeks? Like 5
Don't
more
hurt me.
shows, or how many more Raws until? Because you could have done.
There's 32 days. So we have 4 Raws left. I believe it's 4 Raws. So we got 1, 2. Let's see here. 3, 4. Yes, 4 Raws remain. I can do maths. But
You got Boston. Then after that, MSG.
Mm-hmm.
Which we're still going to try to get me to go to, I think, right? I don't know.
I have been trying. People are just not responding, sadly. What do we got here? This is the Lesnar announcement. So Boston, New York, Houston, and Sacramento. So that's what we got left.
I wish you could go to the Raws, but your foot
I need a new cast.
Have you?
Like, my cast has a gigantic hole in the bottom of it already. I've only had it for a week, and the whole top of it is breaking out, and it is very annoying, and I am extremely frustrated. The first one that they put on, like I said, it was painful. So when they redid it, the lady did it the right way, made it thick at the bottom.
What?
I said thick at the bottom.
What?
No. At the bottom.
What?
Whoa,
Thick.
thick.
At the
Thick.
bottom.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting it twisted too, huh?
Yeah, at the bottom. You know, it
Ooh,
wasn't thick.
On the bottom?
Dragon Lee and Penta, they had a banging match, but you knew they were going to have Penta retain, obviously. So, yay? They shake hands, they hug, they're brothers, they love each other. Yeah.
Me and you love each other, right?
Don't sing, fag.
Oh, I'm so. Whoa, rude. You didn't need to call me that.
No, he was talking to me about my singing. God.
Oh, he was
Yeah.
talking to you. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
I know.
Wait, sorry. Were you supposed to let people know that you were a...
I tried. I mean, listen, I was sad enough to see Wayne Brady get his ass beat last night. The man that makes Brian Gumbel look like Malcolm X. I neglected to mention that on the review, but check out our AEW review. It was a mess, but a fun disaster. Everybody was exhausted and ready for bed. Better than Streisand, abso-freaking-lutely. Get sued for that one. What else did we have? I mean, really, they got into Natty and Maxine, which was super short and aggressive. Natty has beaten her multiple times. Does this matter? No. And then she mumbles in the mouth guard afterwards. I'm a cup of you, bitch.
That's what she said?
Screaming into the camera. Yep.
Wow, you got the actual dialogue too.
Yeah, the dentures make sure it acts like a mouth guard, so I can mimic what she said perfectly. Cunt.
Aw.
I mean, yeah, that's what she said. So, that was it. That's why the crowd, they were like, fuck yeah, that match with Penta was great. And then they're sitting here watching this, and they're like, we want to... All of us, not in a video game.
Yeah.
We want to commit, because this is every last one of us want to take a shower with a car battery, and they actually agreed because they saw how piss poor Natty and Maxine was, and they were like, at least the Penta match was exciting, but hepatitis bomb. I got family too. There's more than one STD family. Yeah, Bob Orton's coming back because Randy has more than just royal blood in his veins.
So who do you think it is?
For
SmackDown with Randy?
I thought he was just doing an interview.
People said that he's bringing someone on Friday.
Bringing some family? I don't know. If isn't his dad buried 6 feet deep? No, he's still there. You can bring up him and
maybe
Ric Flair.
I'll bring Kevin Owens.
And he can finish his neck off.
Yeah.
I mean, he died, what, 2007 or 8? His dad? So they could definitely find the ashes. I mean, I got some in my trunk. See? We're all set. Yeah, he died July 16, 2006. It is pouring out right now, like horrendously, and the wind is whistling so loud. And I think that's what's killing the neuropathy tonight. But I don't know if you guys have heard it at all. I mean, the noise canceling usually takes it out, but it is ridiculous with how horrific the weather is. Aren't you excited? That's like being excited for Ronda Rousey. in AEW. God, I'm still hung up on that. She hates wrestling and wishes everybody dead in wrestling, but she'll take that paycheck. This Wednesday, AEW Dynamite, along with Into Somewhere Weekly, we've got Toni Storm taking on Marina Shafir in a no-holds-barred match. Will Ronda be there? Are they setting up a match? Is she just promoting her fight with Gina? We got to find out. And then Darby Allin taking on Gabe Kidd in a friggin' coffin match. That's my gimmick. Aw. We'll see what comes out of that, though. They'll be live from Fresno, California at the Save Mart. That's right. They're going to be live at the Save Mart Center, not the Save Mart itself, but I would believe the former. TNA Impact, they again did well. They got 259,000 viewers, and this was up compared to the week before at 249, so they just continue to slowly rise. This week on SmackDown, we got Drew McIntyre taking on Jacob Fatu. Interesting. Lash legend Nia Jax taking on Brie and Nikki for the tag titles. Kit Wilson is calling out Jelly Roll for a match. Motor City Machine Guns return to take on Fraxium, so that's exciting. Finally getting some tag team action. NXT tomorrow night, I will be reviewing that as well. JC Jane, Sol Ruka, Zarya, triple threat for the NXT women's title. St. Patrick's Day celebration. Tatum Paxley,
Nate
Izzy
gave
Dame,
an update. Don't worry, Jake.
in a
Randy's
steel
father
cage
is still
match.
alive.
See, they'll bring him even to the match in the coffin box too, and they can use that same coffin for the match on AEW. Yes, Tatum
Why is
Paxley,
he living in a
Games,
coffin?
steel cage match for the NXT Women's North American title. Fallon Henley versus Ren Sinclair for the Women's Speed title. Hank and Tank versus two members of Birthright in an opening round tournament for a match for a shot at the NXT Tag Team titles at Stand and Deliver. Vanity Project all taking on El Grande Americano with Bravo and Rayo. And then it's Booker T Appreciation Night, who will actually fucking be in the building.
I like it. Oh, yeah, man.
Catch our NXT review live, like I said, Wednesday, Into Somewhere Weekly. Thursday, we bring back Into Somewhere Game Night with UCR. And Friday, we'll have our SmackDown review. Sorry, sir, continue while we're getting all the promos out at once.
Nate is correcting. He's letting you know Bob Orton wouldn't have to be brought out in a coffin because he's still alive.
He died in 2006. It says it on Google and Wikipedia, so...
Nate.
Bob Orton, or Robert Keith Orton Sr., was an American professional wrestler. He died July 16th, 2006. Oh, Junior's still alive? That's what it is? Okay. Is that what I'm looking up? So Senior's dead, Junior's still alive. All right, there we go. See? Cowboy
Apologize
Bob Orton.
to Randy before he does to you what he did to.
See, I knew that Junior's his dad, but I just typed in Bob Orton. See, I didn't type in Senior or Junior, and I was just looking quick with my high ass. So no, he's still fucking alive. He's 75. God damn, they could bring him out and have him fondle people. It will be fantastic. Let him spread that stick. Ah,
you
he
imagine?
got the magic tip. Look at that. Nate's right along with people in the chat, and I'm just semi-retarded. It's usual. This match fucking sucked, and it took away my will to live. Natty and Maxine, you have been destined to hell. May you both enjoy your Inferno match. Burn, bitches, burn. Dragon Lee and Javon had a little thing that led to the New Day coming up, but it's not really the New Day. It's somebody called it Cracker Day on Twitter. That was pretty enlightening.
Jesus.
But Danhausen shows up, says he's very nice, very evil, and, you know, he's like, what if we have Curse Crunch and something with teeth? I forget what he said. And he's like, Bootios, that was 10 years ago. And Kofi's like, we don't want you. So he goes to curse Kofi, and instead they end up cursing Grayson Waller. And that was amazing. Yeah, I mean, it was great. I love Danhausen. I guess I am very happy with everything they've done with him. I wish they would show the in-between stuff that's happening during the commercial breaks, and I wish they would give us just a little bit fucking more. I know they
Morehausen.
Hey, I'm not trying to be selfish here. It's just that I wanted to see more than just you were cursed. You were cursed. You were like, he does so much more with the comedy. So,
Well,
Liv
that's
Morgan,
what's gonna get them money.
yeah. Moneyhausens, human monies.
continue because I got a rant for this.
There's a lot of money. He's got 2 shirts.
I'm getting
already.
shit on Twitter by the Liv fan base.
I know, so that's why we're bringing this up here.
Liv, I am the simp leader. You approved it. Don't let them.
So, my dear Cody, Liv cut this promo yet again, going off that this was her plan all along, and she was always going to kick out Finn Balor. You fools! How could you not have seen this coming? And this is amazing, and she's amazing, and we're a bunch of simp morons because
Wait, didn't
we should have seen this.
Win tag gold and stuff? That was her plan, though, to kick out Finn Balor by helping him win titles.
Even though she was replaced, and forget about that, though. So you went ahead and made a reply to this tweet, which got a ton of likes, and saying, I would have liked this video package better if it made sense, because I keep complaining personally that, hey, she's never coming out. She's not out there. Why are they just doing a 2-minute long video package? Why can't we see Liv Morgan? We've got, she comes out later on, but she's there to support Raquel only. So come on, give us something of substance. Why couldn't she have done this in person? You said, I would have liked the video package better if it made sense. I recall them replacing Liv. The entire time, she was gone. Raquel bullying Dom, Raquel forgetting about Liv, Liv eliminating Raquel from the Rumble. Did we forget about all of that? And we did. Indeed, we did. They don't care. They don't give a damn. And
I got another
98 likes
before we get
now.
into it, I got one more little thing on it. Like, you can read this interaction because, guys, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. They don't do anything. And then there's people that say, these people have selective memory. No, you guys do. You guys have selective memory because there was May through January where all this transpired, where Liv went to go film a movie, and then Finn brings in Roxanne, and Raquel is fine with it.
She
and
was
everyone else is like,
too. So she went from a movie, and then she came back into basically being at first replaced, and then she got hurt and she was gone again. So Michaela there says, if I'm saying it right, a lot of you Liv fans always assume the worst after Liv does something big. All she did was one promo, a promo that was about Finn and why they did it, by the way. It has no relevance to her match with Stephanie, but it does. It's all relevant. You said my issue with the video package, it didn't make complete sense. She's like, I don't know what part didn't make sense. Makes sense if we pretend, everything that you mentioned didn't happen. And then you explain it all. And she's like, yeah, no one is rewriting that, but that promo and everything wasn't about Raquel and Liv. But she's saying Judgment Day is fine. This was the plan all along. This is what we were going for, Clone Jake is malfunctioning and Cripple Jake is
a live
here.
Response. I think Clone Jake needs to make a live response. Defend your co-host who is being... Plus, Liv helped Finn win titles and stuff, so that's part of her plan to kick him out. Okay.
God forbid. Make it make sense. So all of this with the Judgment Day is an abject failure. They've got us hook, line, and sinker. They baited us. It was all a great plan. Like Nate said earlier on Twitter, he said, in my honest opinion, Liv should have main evented WrestleMania 42 night 1. I totally agree, but I said it earlier, I put out a tweet myself tagging her to be a sarcastic asshole because, not that I didn't genuinely mean it, but I tagged her because everybody says, you tag her too much. So I figured that's what I'm going to do constantly now. She was handed everything. The drive, passion, hard work, determination was always palpable.
Sorry, go ahead and read that.
No, I was saying she just had to believe in herself. I said, I'm still hopeful for that night 1 main event spot, Monday Night Morgan. But you see the difference in what, she's given us over time. And, it's funny. I didn't catch that she was wearing the 2013 property, of the Performance Center shirt in this. So that's a hell of a callback. But you see her working out in this video and it's like, damn, she is impressive. And that's knowing that, she's dealing with a ton of pain still, knowing Rhea's back is very badly messed up. And that's without doing what they did last night on AEW. That was my point there. I'm more concerned. I want to see the wrestlers live another day. I want to see them be okay. I want to see them not be paralyzed because they had to keep jumping through glass and tables. And how many times can you kick out
Yeah.
of tombstone pile drivers and Meltzer drivers and super kicks?
And that's another thing, though, with Liv. People are saying, but why are people mad this wasn't about Stephanie tonight? She shouldn't be worried about Finn Balor. She should be worried about her WrestleMania opponent for the World Heavyweight Championship. Instead of vignettes every week, how about they have in-ring segments? God forbid. Is that bad to ask? Now, you're not a true Liv fan if you complain about everything she does. Maybe they should stop booking shit. Maybe you should stop saying, oh my God, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened since fucking Christ. No, you're allowed to criticize things.
Well,
shut the fuck up. Stop being a fake bitch and get with the program. Holy shit.
What about
you guys
this,
are all
though? People are
fucking
saying
dumb.
you're omitting Roxanne Perez just like Morgan did because, she didn't mention her in the promo and she avoided bringing her name up. So that's the slight she's throwing at her. It's like, no, she's
Yeah.
on TV because she had surgery, asshole. She
Yes,
had a benign mass
exactly.
and fucking possible tumor removed
See,
from her
people are
back.
fucking...
No, it's her being, it's a devious plan and how it's set up. Maybe that's the case, but usually they don't mention people that aren't there. Why? I don't know, but
people
they've
are like,
always
they're not
had like
bringing
an
Roxanne,
abject
and so
reaction
Roxanne's
to
probably
it.
with Finn, right? I saw that too.
Yeah.
Like she has health issues right now. Obviously, they're not including her in this right now. The only reason why they mentioned Liv the entire time because she was the Judgment Day story, so you had to mention her. You couldn't forget.
Yeah.
Because people are going to point that out, like, oh, they mentioned Liv while she was out. That's because she was the story. She was the centerpiece, so you can't.
She was
not
the entire
mention
story
her.
because they had to pause everything while she wasn't there. You might be having an emotional crash out, but my dick is the one that's bleeding, and I'm telling you, this is fucked up.
What?
It's
Both of our
fucked
dicks are bleeding
up.
now. Look at
It's we synced. Oh, that's a splatter.
we're getting.
That shit's gross. Sorry, Taker. Cater Taker's not happy. Like,
Why is
so
he always
people
complaining?
would you want to be stuck in catering and booking AAA? Come on.
No, you're right. Okay.
My wife's an evil cunt. We forgot about that too. Remember she took his podcast?
I feel bad for him. Why did
Yeah.
I?
Imagine
Felt like
imagine if my wife came and just replaced you tomorrow. Because that's what happened to Undertaker's friend Matt,
That would be sad.
right? In the fan base, they would not be happy, right?
Yeah,
Not at all.
you're right.
They'd be joyed, maybe, but joyous, celebrating, not happy. Excited?
Excited.
Elated sounds good. I think that's a good word.
One more thing before we move on.
Yes. We're still crashing
I
on the
got-
Liv because all of this
Okay,
pisses
yeah.
me off because it's hurting
I
Stephanie
got a message
as well.
from someone here.
Yes.
You want to read it? And I
Yes.
quote: "You're not making sense." Even the Liv fan base says you're wrong, of course, because they're just gonna agree with everything that happens without paying any logic or mind to it. She says they say you're not paying attention to the story they've been telling for 2 years. They say you're talking some things with nitpicks when the whole entire story this
Plot
entire
holes are
time
nitpicks.
there was clear evidence that Liv was trying to kick out Finn from the beginning. They said this makes sense.
We even thought, remember at one point, like, oh, Liv will turn on Dom, maybe. Like, we weren't sure because of everything with Finn and Finn being like kind of the mastermind. We thought, like, is he going to screw Dom over? Or is she going to stay with him and they both turn face? Like, that's
Right.
because it had nothing to do with Liv. Liv is not the mastermind. They're retconning things. It's not anything of her doing or choosing. She's playing the cards she's dealt yet again.
Finn
But
was the one when Finn was with Rhea. Finn was the one plotting. See, this doesn't make sense though because Finn was plotting to get Rhea with Liv, and he was trying to get Dom to cheat on Rhea with Liv, right? That was the plan when Liv got brought into Judgment Day.
Yeah. I don't
Finn
know.
brought her in by.
That's what I'm saying.
They were in
it's a
cahoots the whole entire time.
migraine-inducing mess, and it doesn't need to be. And maybe they're like, oh, Pico says we're overthinking it. But the point is, even if you take it at the simplest value, you forget the betrayal, you forget it all, right? You just go back to what you've seen recently. She got her friend eliminated from the Rumble. They never really talked about it. It's just good. There's no payback for that. And then we've seen it multiple times now, where Liv has costed Raquel title shots, championships, and
And before
her chance to go to
Liv got
Mania.
Raquel was doing the same thing to her, so there's no issues between the both of them for all of those things.
Yeah, and then Courtney fires
I'm the one
you.
not making sense, though, right?
Because I found the ultimate loophole. Because I said I cannot fire you, and right, you can't quit. But just like Tony
But
Khan
here's the thing: if you
got
want that
out of
to
the
happen,
Hangman, he got out of the Hangman
she hates
issue.
wrestling, so this
I
would
know,
be a
I know. It's
different
not
style
what I
channel
want.
now.
I'm not. It's just Plan D. Okay,
D.
you know. Yeah, I mean, B and C are more. They take a few more liberties, but with this one, it's pretty
Fair.
straightforward. We just turn into somewhere into an LLC, and then my wife becomes CEO, and then she can fire you because it's not I firing you, but you know, just saying, because it is my company, and just like AEW is Tony's company, he can do whatever he wants and fuck up any story and screw over anybody he feels like. I'm totally able to do the same, Cody. And I'm sorry, I know it's not fair, but Tony Khan is my idol, so I have to just make sure
You
know
mean
this.
Ron?
Who?
Ron?
Who?
Ron. You know Ron?
What?
Ron 1756431414142.
Doesn't ring a bell.
What?
They said check your text messages. You're not answering about your reprogramming days. Everyone besides Dom didn't want Liv's approval. I mean, everybody was defiant to Liv. She's supposed to be the leader, but yet they never treated her as such. Anything you mention is not a nitpick. It's a legitimate plot hole that takes you out of it, because her and Stephanie, even if you're going to have them face each other, there's a lot of it that's like lacking when they could have turned this so many other ways. You didn't even have to resort to Raquel. You could have done other things to make this much more enjoyable. We've laid out a lot in our previews. We've beaten it, like a dead horse even more to death, but I just wish that this would build into something better, because there's a lot of things heading to Mania that's just, it'll be a good match. I know we're going to get good match.
Like a beast, no one does it clever.
Holy hell, Pico.
We did beat this horse
rejoining
to
the
death,
Banana
but I
Club.
got something.
He said, is
for you
JD's
after
head
this.
too big for body, or body too small for head? I think it's head too big for body. Yeah.
Jake, check your DMs real quick. We were the ones not paying. Okay, remember, we're the ones voluntarily not paying attention.
Yes. I mean, we've been told this.
You should just throw a gift. Okay, pal. The CM Punk. Okay, pal.
We were told that we pick and choose what we want to remember, and people saying it didn't make sense. What's not making sense to you? We are just voluntarily.
That CM Punk gift. Okay, pal.
Yes. I mean,
that's
the thing. I'm more intrigued with who Randy was on the phone with. We got to wonder that.
Yeah,
but
me
thank
too.
you, Pico, for being a member 2 months in a row. You are a special sumbitch. You still got to let me know what you want for the
He's a special
goddamn gift card. Special sumbitch. Special sumbitch.
What?
It's 316 day, so indeed.
What?
Shout out to Pico. Then we got to our main event. And I'm going to be on an island because I wasn't crazy about this. Punk was spitting at first. Roman is such a fucking prick and a heel. I want to like it, but then, he's the good guy. He's right. And out of everything we've seen happen, the dad line and burying and your uncle, all of this happening. Oh, you did? I will double check it then, sir. I'm genuinely retarded and blind. Sorry.
Yeah.
But I wanted to see something more with that, and instead Roman was like, "You can't shake me, you can't do anything." And Stewart joined the club for 2 months in a row as well. Randy on the phone to Mama Rhodes. Uh-oh. 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 Or is she on the phone with Brandy? Who said it's open mic night, bitch?
Yeah!
Still one of my favorite promos. Thank you, Stewart. You special, sexy son of a bitch. See, Cody, we're filled to the brim. Everybody's
With
saying.
everybody saying, yeah!
That's right. Reigns, this is what you cheer for? Is this what, because he said, you're the wrong messenger, right message. Who's the real tribal chief? And nothing you say is going to shake my foundation.
I want to say something. I think, I know it would have been done back to back, but like Roman should have done something similar to what Randy did to Cody to Punk. Because because this whole thing was about you disrespect your family, but then CM Punk just punches Roman because he called him old, but there's no retaliation for that yet from Roman. I don't get it.
Yeah, I fail to understand as well. It's upsetting and unfortunate. And
you guys, I've actually seen you call me this like big mark that is biased. I saw someone in the chat. Bye-bye. You call me biased, but like you could see from last year, I used to defend everything. I used to be one of them that will just defend everything, but I kind of see the light. Do you think I've improved on that and actually talk about their storylines with logic now instead of?
No, you absolutely have. And just like all the nostalgia of the day here, this is supposed to be something memorable, but it's not coming across that way on 316 Day. We get, no Stone Cold, and Roman and Punk are out there, and instead Punk gets called
go back
old.
to them. I'm sorry, I had to confront that person in the chat.
Yes, but he gets called old, and that sets Punk off enough for him to hit Roman. And then everybody breaks it up. Everybody from production comes through. They show a in memoriam for Davy Coates, and that's it. Roman's like, who's in whose head now, huh? Huh? You're nothing. Roman
the
is
beginning
old.
Made me laugh. The only thing that really made me laugh in this segment was the beginning of it. CM Punk calling him like a titty, right?
Yes. Roman's 40,
something.
Yeah,
he's still not that
Punk
old.
And changed
He's
it
been around
CM
for
to
so long.
inches. That's hilarious. Punk's 47. There's a 7-year age difference. Punk is not old or ancient. Like, it's not this big discrepancy. I don't know. It's stupid, and that's what you snap over. You said he's going to bury him next to your dad, and now bury you next to your dad. But this is a bridge too far. This is what, this is what's going to cause you to snap and crash and fucking destroy, crash and burn. Oh my God, he's awake and alive. Zay's there. I told him he's going to be threatened with that taser now because people are waiting to do the baseball.
He has awoken?
The baseball draft. People are waiting on him. They're into somewhere sports. So hide that boner and get that sports shit going. Mind games from Roman Reigns doesn't do it for me.
What else are you going to threaten him with?
Ice. I threatened him with ice. When he's sleeping, I would throw ice underneath his bed sheets.
Show him this though. If he does his job properly, he gets an award. Hold on, guys. I have to go find it, and I'm going to send it to you because awards are meant to be given, even to my lovely co-host. Like, I think he deserves it.
The Usos.
Oh my God,
you
guys spend too much.
Everybody's old as shit. Come on. Maybe they're 38, 39. I'm looking it up, but still, it's ridiculous.
Here you go.
Ridiculous.
Yes.
It really is. I mean,
who is this, Jake?
Donkey!
Pop this up if you want.
Jay
who is
Uso.
that?
How old is he? Him and his twin. They were born in 85. So yeah, they're 41 in this August. They're 40 right now. They're just as fucking old. Yeah, and look at this award that I got. It's pride and representation.
if Isaiah does what he's told, he can get some of this.
Yeah, Isaiah can get his own award. Unfortunately, he can't because this month is dedicated to Jake for being the most outgoing and outspoken ally of the month. So thank you to,
Whoa.
Black Jake for representing and for standing strong with all allies.
Congratulations. This is amazing.
You need to have your own award. The War Donkey Award. I agree. What? This is offensive? No. How is this offensive? It's not. I swear.
Donkey!
It's the War Donkey Award. So, it's like Blackjack, but Black Jake. And
Well, remember, show them one more thing what you did to me last night, because I was just trying to have fun for Into Somewhere Sports and making a new suggestion, and I thought it was fun, and then this is why I didn't actually appear,
'Cause
if you want to show.
your suggestion was to record yourself shitting for 5 minutes
Yeah.
and using it as
That would've
intro
been great.
audio. So I put you in the punishment cannon. Yeah. You're not allowed to have fun at Into Somewhere Sports. Stats only. People are waiting. What are we giving Raw? I'm giving it the Cody Cannon out of Danhausen's shirt cannon. I'm giving it Dragon Lee can put on a good match, but sucks with charisma out of
And funny enough,
Danhausen's.
we made the canon meme
balls.
first. We did it first. They might not believe that, but that was created first.
Yes, we had our Cody Cannon for a while. So,
Okay, but I give Raw 5 out of 10.
Really? Most indubitably, I disagree because I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. This did feel like we were on the road to WrestleMania. The opening was fun because of Obafemi. Everything else was fucking silly and ridiculous. The Masked Men, the Lesnar involvement. Why is Obafemi helping Seth? AJ Lee and Bayley was what it was. It was a good match, but you knew the outcome. I gave no shit about the two El Grandes. I gave 0 shits about Penta and Dragon Lee. Again, good match, but you knew the outcome. Natty and Maxine, definitely a skip. So far, we've had the Bayley match be good, but everything else fell short. Stephanie and Raquel, I kept looking for something to happen, but nothing happened. Stephanie just rolled her up from the Tiana bomb, and that was it. So it wasn't even a decisive victory, and it wasn't even for the title, so what the fuck did it matter? So we had one solid match, and they gave us 5 matches this week, shockingly enough. The ending was good, but 1 out of 5 matches keeping my attention, the opening and closing being entertaining, and the Danhausen backstage stuff being funny. I feel right giving this a 4 out of 10. You gave it a 5, so that gives us a 4.5. Pico said 9 for Oba and Brock, negative 38 for the rest. Paul gave it a 3 out of 10. And Nate said, congrats, by the way, Jake, on surpassing 1 million views here on YouTube. Thank you so much. That was awesome to see and celebrate. Thank you all for helping contribute to that. We appreciate it more than you fucking know. Absolutely, we really do. So, we've worked hard here to try and bring you the best show possible all the time, and I pride myself on having good audio and having things be properly prepared. I try not to have anything that needs to be done on the fly. I usually try to be as ready to go as possible. So it means a great deal that everyone's enjoying the content as much as everyone is. Plus, it was 316 day, and we got no Austin 316. So I should be giving
But you
it
got
a 3.
Cody _ Onidi
Danhausen
316.
316 says I just cursed
No.
your ass.
Danhausen, forget it. We got
What about
Cody.
me?
Give me a hell yeah!
Oh, Needy 316.
I'm a 316.
Yeah.
Give me a hell yeah!
He still gimmicks Danhausen.
What do
He
we have
went to the
coming up?
Judgment Day there. Then he steals my cannon, and then he steals my 316. Okay.
Yeah.
This
And what do we
guy-
have coming up?
Hell,
Do you know?
SmackDown,
Besides that.
gaming.
No, it's Paul's birthday. That's right. Paul 3's
Oh yeah,
birthday's
Paul's birthday.
coming
Yes,
up.
Paul.
And then we
Paul,
have
2 days
NXT
away.
review tomorrow. We've
I'm sorry,
got
Paul.
ourselves
I've been.
Into Summer Weekly Wednesday. Spaz and I will be recording the State of Wrestling Thursday. We've got into Summer Game Night with UCR. Friday, the
Yes,
SmackDown
sir.
review, and I don't think there's wrestling going on this weekend, but we'll have something, some 2K glory and goodness. I'll make sure Pico gets his gift card for winning last week. Congrats to him. And congrats to everybody that hangs out and has won so far with game night. It's been a great deal of fun seeing people enjoy themselves in the games, get some cool prizes, and we've got some fun stuff coming up this week, so you're not gonna want to miss it. In the meantime, Cody, I need you to go ahead and tell these amazingly sexy people where they can find you, my friend.
You can find me over on my Twitter or X, whatever you like to call it nowadays, at Judgment Day Era. You can find me over on my YouTube. Gaming content is on there, and we'll probably get some tomorrow. You're not going live tomorrow for NXT, right?
I am, yes, because we have
There
the
you
big
are. So
St.
I might,
Patrick's Day. They have 4 title matches tomorrow, so it's a
Okay,
very
so
big
I'm going
night
to go
with the new
live from
women's
8 to
champ.
10.
There we go.
Then I'll lead it off, send it off to you.
We'll
and
be
then,
watching
that's
Cody
Judgment Day.
live, hanging out there with him. That'll be a great time.
And
We'll
Instagram,
go and
Cody
check it out.
_needy _316.
Yes, indeed. Cody __needy _316. Thank you to him for being here. I appreciate it greatly. Again, 316 day is over. I gave it a 4. You gave it a 5. 4.5 out of 10 feels fair. Thank you to all for being here and hanging out with us. I hope you all have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow for St. Patrick's Day celebration for the NXT massive title review that's going on there. New women's champ, possibly. JC Jane, Zarya, Sol Ruka. You got the women's speed title, women's North American title, and a cage match. It's going to be crazy. I can't wait. Until then, I hope you all have a great night. Stay sexy. And we'll see you for St. Patrick's Day.
Chat going wild, we just press live. Jake in the chair, Cody on vibe. Thumbnail done, but the numbers climb. Another weird clip, another wild time. Scrolling that queue like a shopping cart. Hit play on a mess, then tear it apart. Pause on the frame, zoom in on the fail. Bestie, that's Cam, throw it in the hell. Hey! I am that bitch. You are my bitch. I am that bitch. You are my bitch. Forever. Welcome to the show where the takes hit rude. Mic in our face, but we talk like dude. Hit him with the side eye, sip then stare. Why you breathing like that? Whole chat share. Inside joke turns into a cult. Clip it, ship it, algorithm jolt. From the first bad intro to the last hot take. If you click this once, then you ours, no escape. Yeah! I am that bitch. You are my bitch. I am that bitch. You are my bitch. Forever. Into somewhere we don't play it safe. Every cringe king, every chaos faith. If you typed in the chat, now you're part of the bit. You my bitch, I'm your bitch. Yeah, we locked in this. Whoa.